Could you imagine getting phone calls from an anonymous man? A man who claims he's stalking you. A man who knows exactly what you're doing at every moment. This isn't the plot of a horror movie. It's the terrifying reality that Dorothy Jane Scott lived through in 1980. Dorothy was a single mother, a loving daughter, a dedicated secretary living a quiet life in Orange County, California. But then the phone calls began. An obsessed, distorted voice would call her at work, sometimes professing love, other times threatening violence. He knew what she wore, where she went, even what she had just eaten. She recognized the voice, but couldn't place it. The police were notified, and investigators had little evidence to identify the caller. Dorothy, though terrified, tried to live her life as normally as possible. One night, her coworker, Conrad, was suffering from a spider bite and needed a ride to the hospital. Dorothy and another colleague, Pam, drove him to the emergency room. While Conrad was being treated, Dorothy went to get her car to pick him up at the exit. Pam and Conrad waited and waited, but Dorothy never came back. A few hours later, they saw her car racing out of the parking lot, its headlights blinding them. They couldn't see the driver. Dorothy was gone. The weekly phone calls didn't stop, but now they were to her parents. The same chilling voice would taunt them, sometimes saying, "I have Dorothy," other times just hanging up. This went on for 4 long years. Then, in 1984, a construction crew made a grim discovery just a few miles from the hospital. They found skeletal remains, partially burned, lying in a shallow grave. Dental records confirmed the worst. It was Dorothy Jane Scott. The most disturbing part? The week after her body was found, Dorothy's mother answered the phone one last time. It was him. The voice asked, "Is Dorothy home?" The calls finally stopped. To this day, the identity of Dorothy's killer, the man on the phone, remains a mystery. What do you think happened? Did she know her killer, or was this a complete stranger? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.